hurry, hurry, hurry. Ready, old giggle water and quilt? You say? No boulder dash or baloney here.
Cheers, everyone, and welcome to the Unfiltered Gentleman. And now, breaking the seal all over the finer things of life, Greg, Scott, and Dan.
Oh, yeah. Welcome in, everybody. It's the Unfiltered Gentleman. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. I am Greg, over there staring at his fancy green can over there. That's Scott.
This here's fancy.
It is fancy.
Yeah.
And over there, that's Dan. That's right. All right, Dan's not here. There's a cardboard box where his seat normally is. But Dan's pulling a Michael Jordan, has the flu tonight.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no flu game in Utah for MJ tonight.
We drew a picture of his face on the cardboard box.
That's right.
Boop, boopy doo.
Yeah, looking good over there. Anyway, so we will be missing Dan tonight. Thank you once again to Laura Ulrich from last week for hanging out, for talking some Pink Boots Society, talking some Stone. That was a lot of fun. So thank you for joining. I hope you guys liked it. If you haven't listened to it, do not miss it, especially if you've, I don't know, have you heard of that small brewery? I think they're called Stone or Stone A? Or
Stone.
Yeah.
I've heard it mentioned a couple of times.
Yeah, I know that San Diego's not really known for their beers and such. So,
No.
But, anyways, check that out if you haven't. Thank you for listening, like I said, and thank you for telling a friend. That's how we get the word spread about the show, is tell your friends, and especially if they like beer. If they don't like beer, they shouldn't be your friends.
No kidding.
Yeah, so there's a lot to get to, so let's not waste any more time. We've got Beer Girl. We've got a little bit of sports news, a lot of crotch talk.
Oh, man. Busy night.
Very busy night.
Very busy.
Beer Babe. We got an email from a listener.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're in a conundrum that they'd like us to help answer for them.
That's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for.
I'm all over that.
Yes, some news to get to. We have a new contributor who's going to be giving us some beer reviews, so we'll get to him in just a couple of you.
My job is in jeopardy.
It is, yeah.
Jeez.
You better step it up. So,
oh, man.
Before we get to Beer Girl, let's talk about what we're drinking with a little beer science.
From a bottle, from a can, why don't people understand my inebriation? Beer. Oh. Beer science. Glass bottles, aluminum cans, hops and malts.
Okay, we don't have to listen to the whole thing. I love it so much. By the way, it is available as a ringtone.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If you're an iPhone user, just go to the iTunes store, search for Beer Science. If you're on the Droid system, just go to Tunes with 2 U's, TUUNES.co, search for Beer Science. It's all right there. People have been tweeting and talking about having their ringtone go off in large groups, and it's hilarious. So thank you to those who have the ringtone already. All right, Beer Science. Finally found it, everybody.
All right.
It's finally here. I've been looking. I've been searching. It's been out for like a month. I can't believe it took me this long, but we have our hands on Luponic Distortion.
Yes.
005.
Whoa.
Now, I think we've all decided that up until at least through 4, number 2 is the king of kings when it comes to Luponic Distortion.
So far, yes.
So I thought there's no point in breaking out the 2 and the 3, whatever. I have very few of those left. We should save those for a special occasion.
Yeah.
So we have beer sciencing today at number 4 and number 5. Number 4 is still readily available. In fact, in order to find 5, I was digging behind the number 4s at my local Trader Joe's, looking like some weirdo. And there was one box in the very deep back. I was like, oh, hold this for me. I started pulling out the number 5. So we have 4, we have 5. We're going to do a little sampling of each, give you some notes. Hopefully you guys have had a chance to try. Tell us what you think. The first thing I want to say is I think they're very similar. Just like 1, 2, and 3 were very similar, but number 2 was, the better of the 3.
Yeah.
I think 4 and 5 are taking that, and I wonder if that's what they'll do. Like maybe every 3 is going to be like a similar theme of hops or something like that. Seems to be the route they're taking. So I'm going to have a little drink in number 4 here while the music plays. Hey, it tastes just like I remember it. It's a lot more tropical than the first 3 were. Pretty crisp. Some pine. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, you get that pine in there.
Mm-hmm. The hops kind of hit you more up front than in the back, I would say.
Yeah, I was noticing that.
Okay, I'm going to lick my hand now. That's what...
A little salty.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It smells like bleach. It's weird.
My hand's kind of salty. Smells kind of like ass.
Weird.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Number 5. I will say in color alone, 5 is a little more golden and a lot more bubbly.
True. Since I'm drinking out of a can, I have to go look over at yours, and you're right.
Staring at my glasses.
Yes. Nice glasses.
Mm-hmm. All right, trying 5. Interesting. I would say that, as I swallow into the microphone, I would say that number 5 is a little lighter on the hop punch than number 4. Doesn't quite hit you up front as hard. Mm-hmm. I would also say it's a little more tropical. Not quite as crisp as number 4. Not quite as maybe piney as number 4 is. Going in for more number 5.
When I taste number 5, at first it tastes very similar to 4, but then it's in your mouth a little bit longer. Mm-hmm. I don't know, maybe kind of like a malty kind of taste.
Yeah, maybe a little more balanced, which would be that malt. Yeah, as it kind of sits and warms on your tongue, you start
like a delayed reaction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially after you've just had number 4, then you go straight to number 5. It's like, it tastes the same. It's like, wait a minute, maybe it doesn't. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Great pod for all you listening to us drink out there. All right, so one more number 5. Now I'm going back to number 4. Yeah, I stick with my earlier, that number 4 is a little pinier, a little more hop forward.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. I think we've done some important work here.
We certainly have. 5 is pretty good, though.
Yeah, do you have a favorite?
Go back to 4 real quick.
While you discuss or decide on your favorite, I'll tell everybody. I think if I was just going to be pounding a couple of beers, like just crushing them, I think number 5 is the way to go. I think if I had some tasty food that goes well with an IPA, I'd go with number 4 because the flavor I think is just a little bit stronger and will hold up better. So if like you're out on the lake and you got some cold beers, you're looking for something to crush, I'd say go number 5.
I would give a very, very slight edge to 5, I think.
Okay, a little easier to go down maybe.
I guess, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, good stuff. Good important work we're doing over here. We also have...
I was just going to say, you guys try it at home and let us know.
Please let us know. Try any of the... only up to 5 is out so far. 5's been out for a month, so that means number 6 coming out in another 2 months or so.
Was it
90 days.
90 days.
90 days. So, anyways, let us know what you guys think. Hopefully you've had a chance to try it. Maybe we can help you out if you haven't. Beer Science, everybody. We have Boozing on a Budget coming up, too.
I never noticed it says on the top, beer before glory.
Oh, yeah, that's the Firestone
nice
slogan there.
Always refrigerated.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, now it's really getting boring. I'm reading the can.
Government warning.
Yes, listen quietly, fans, while I read the can to you.
Consuming alcohol while pregnant. All right, so we've blubbered through some Beer Science. Let's. Wow, I can't even talk. Let's listen to the beer girl talk about what she's drinking.
Professional.
Yeah, much better.
What's this? A broad drinking beer? Must be a she-devil.
Hey gentlemen, so today's beer comes from a brewery that I feel needs some extra props right now and needs a shout out. It's called Jigsaw Jazz. It's a double IPA out of Forthill Brewing in East Hampton, Massachusetts. These guys used to specialize in German style beers strictly, and then they came out of left field with some IPAs and they were all amazing. Jigsaw Jazz is their newest offering. Like I said, it's a double IPA. It's got a 9.3 ABV, so that'll get you. It's a golden yellow color. You can see a lot of carbonation, a little bit of head that settles down pretty quickly. With the aroma, the main smells I'm getting is grapefruit and pine. What I'm getting in aroma also transfers over to the flavor. Very grapefruity. I'm also getting lemon. Tastes like kind of like the aftertaste of what you would imagine a lemon zest to be, like the lemon peel. But it's really good. It's full-bodied, got a nice level of carbonation. It's really enjoyable. It's too new to have any kind of beer advocate score, but any reviews that are up at this time are really positive. This beer is very well received. And because I think it's unfair that this beer is kept to this little pocket of Massachusetts, I wanted to do a beer giveaway of this Jigsaw Jazz and also their other amazing New England style IPA called Fresh Pick. Check out my Instagram for the rules to the giveaway, but if you tell me in the comments that you were brought to the giveaway from the Unfiltered Gentleman, you'll get an extra entry. So come check it out. Good luck, and I will see you in a couple of weeks. Happy drinking.
Happy drinking indeed. I
Yes,
want an extra
sir.
entry. Wow.
Yeah, no kidding.
How do I sign up?
Man, just mention us. You
Yeah.
owe us. You owe us big time.
Right, yeah. Hey, it's us. I mentioned us. Does that work? Good Lord, I want some of that action.
No kidding.
Oh, follow the Beer Girl on Instagram at It's the Beer Girl. Same with Twitter. She's on Facebook, and she's got a fancy brand new website. A lot easier to remember. It's thebeergirl.com. That easy. It's a lot easier than the old one. So please do check her out. Lots of good beer reviews. She's all fancy and certified now. She should really start her own podcast and tell us to go F ourselves.
She should, yeah.
She's way
Just
better.
put us right out of business.
Yeah, hopefully she didn't listen to me just say that.
Don't give her any ideas.
Right, yeah.
Like she probably hasn't thought about it already.
Right. She's like, those guys are idiots.
Yeah.
I'm way better. And it's true. So thank you to Beer Girl. A couple things I wanted to mention before we get any further. Still doing coaster giveaways. Anybody who gives us something we can use on the show, little tales from Uber, maybe some drunk stories. Hey, you're out drinking some night? Put this into your phone, 805-538-BEER, 2337. Give us a drunk voicemail that we can put up on the show. We love drunk voicemails. You know, you're thinking like, oh, I'm going to call my ex. I'm hammered. I miss my ex. I'm going to call her. I know I shouldn't, but I think I will. And your buddy's like, dude, bro, don't do it.
Yeah.
Bro, don't do it. Call us.
There you go.
We'll be your ex.
Yeah, there you go.
You
Just let it out on us.
Mm-hmm. Please do. Well, not like that, but
No.
but let the drunken voicemail.
Oh,
out
yeah,
on
just
us.
Yeah, if you want to, tell us what a bunch of, what a whore we are, what a slut we are, and all that kind of stuff, call us. The hell is that? Yeah.
We deserve it.
Yeah.
You fucking whore, you slut, you fucking my friend.
Yeah, we did all of that. We fucked all your friends. So leave us a drunk voicemail.
Yeah. Put us in your contacts, AAAA beer.
Right.
And then, and then put our number in there. And then,
Whatever you do, just don't put in AA beer.
Yeah.
That might be a little awkward. Yeah.
That's
we're,
true.
We're not AA by any means.
No.
We're quite the opposite. Those are for quitters.
Anyway,
so.
somewhere where you can find us when you're drunk.
Please, top of the list.
Right there, maybe next to Uber or something.
Yeah, Uber second.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. So anyways, get yourself some free craft beer coasters, including our own. Speaking of coasters, Chris submitted our burp word of the week for this week. He says, beer me, bro. We've had a couple. We didn't have a burp word last week. We had the interview. Haven't had a burp word in a while, and the ones before that, we were struggling a little bit.
Yeah, it was kind of,
I feel like this is our comeback trail.
I think so.
Yeah.
We took a little break, we had our little all-star break,
Mm-hmm.
and now we're ready. We're ready to go.
It was like when the Mighty Ducks were playing Iceland. It got rough for a while. Here we go. It's time to quack, quack.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, quack, quack, everybody. Flying V. It's knuckle puck time. You're welcome. All right, let's talk just a little bit in the sports department.
Whether it's the Baltimore Chop or the 1-2 punch, it's time for sports.
Oh, we didn't get to talk sports last week. I have to mention this. This is just fucking fantastic. Shaq and JaVale McGee. Apparently, talk about drunken whore ex-girlfriends.
Oh, man.
I think Shaq is like JaVale's drunken whore ex-girlfriend.
Sounds
Who
like it.
cheated on him or something. Oh, my God. They have quite the Twitter beef going. Shaq's been putting him on his Shaq'd in a fool for quite some time now because, let's face it, McGee is a fool.
Yeah.
And he fucks up all the time. But this took to Twitter, and everyone's tough behind a keyboard. And so it's true. JaVale started tweeting at Shaq. First he said, maybe he's in love with me. Maybe I should be flattered. I don't know, guys. Last thing, think about this. He woke up, and I was the first thing on his mind when he made that video. That ain't weird, y'all? Question mark. Shaq gets in there. Don't be acting like you a G. I'll smack the shit out your bum ass. You the one that be looking stupid with your dumb ass. Hashtag bum ass. McGee comes back. Oh, we threatening people now? Kick rocks, you old bastard. You ain't gonna do shit. And that's on my mama. Stick to cooning. I think that's a racist remark, isn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't my day.
Wow, Jesus.
Damn.
Does that mean something else now?
I don't know.
I've only heard that in extremely racist fashion.
Yeah, I have to look it up. I don't know.
Is that like because,
probably it has a new meaning on
maybe?
these days, yeah.
And if not, is it like the whole thing like because they're black they can say the N-word?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah,
They can say things like
what's up
cooning?
in
Am I gonna get my ass kicked for seeing it twice now?
Maybe.
Oh my
I
God.
don't know.
Shaq comes back. Now, since you want a good team, you want to act like you a player. Now stop it. You will only be remembered for Shaq a fool. Hashtag bum ass.
Here's how to find out what that means: is just walk down the street and find a black guy and tell him, "Hey, man, stick the coon and see what he does."
Yeah, I should just head over to like Compton or something. Yeah, people are friendly there.
Yeah, if it gets paid.
See what happens
after they're done hugging you, and
right. Yeah, it'll be a hug.
Yeah,
yeah. The deep wound. McGee comes back. Forget being on a good team. I'm a grown man. You've had these, and it's the peanuts emoji. So you've had these nuts in your mouth for 5 to 6 years now. You thought I was just gonna stay silent? Shaq, we gonna see how tough you are when I see yo ass bum ass McGee. Hashtag bum ass acting like the players. Hashtag clown ass baller. Hashtag you need more people. And then Shaq posted a picture of a bum with McGee's face and said, American meet JaVale bum McGee. This went on and on. It got so bad that the Warriors asked TNT to step in and tell Shaq to stop. That wasn't enough. We needed one more person to step in, and that was Shaq's mom.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. He said, I have orders from the top to leave it alone. My mama, just say Shaq's mom called him, told him, stop the silliness. That's the end of the beef. You won't be hearing about it from my side anymore. Mama has spoken.
There you go. Thank you, Mama.
Thank you, Lucille O'Neal.
Yeah. So the Warriors told TNT to talk to him. Why didn't the Warriors go talk to JaVale and say, hey, you know what? Put the brakes on that.
Right. Like yeah, okay, Shaq's being a dick.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He's an old asshole.
He's old and
bitter. And
dude couldn't hit more than 4 free throws in a season. Whatever. Just shut the fuck up and let him be a cranky old man.
Yeah.
Like go out on top here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, be the better man.
Yeah, be the better man.
Instead they're like, they're calling TNT, hey, tell Shaq to knock it off.
Right. What do you mean tell Shaq to knock? That's what he does. He has a segment called Shaqtin' a Fool. I mean, it's TV, and McGee got all butthurt about it. So
anyway, Mama settles everything. So
and Mama also said knock you out. So there is that. Also, I couldn't not bring it up. I know it's been a couple weeks by this point, but just you know what? I think this is exactly how I feel about the Lakers right now.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this. And totally redeem yourself!
The Lakers have gotten rid of Short Bus Jimmy.
Yes.
We've gotten rid of Cupcake.
Yeah.
We're on the road to winning.
Yes. Being local fans here, we got to bring it up since we didn't get a chance.
We're local fans, but the best player in basketball history is now at the helm.
Yes.
Of the Lakers.
And I think all of basketball is talking about it. I mean,
yeah.
Like you said, Cupcake is gone. I wonder how it feels to be fired by your own sister.
Oh God. Feels good from this end.
Yeah.
Watching it. Fuck that guy.
I was picturing this in my mind when the news first came out. I'm picturing Jeannie just calling Jim into the office. As soon as he walks in the office, he just hits play. And there's this recording of him saying, if I don't in 3 years, then I will quit. She goes, Jimmy, it's right there.
Yeah, she needs my playback thing.
Here's a box with all your things right here.
Yeah, well, I think Huel agrees.
This is magical.
Oh,
yeah, I like that play on words.
It's quite magical.
Yes, it is.
So Magic's in charge. He's hired Kobe's former agent to be the GM, who has no GM experience, but he knows a bunch of players.
Yeah,
and he knows how the CBA works and how the whole cap system works. So I don't see anything wrong with that. That's neither here nor there for me. I'm waiting to see how it works.
I've never heard of the guy, to be honest, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, but, right away they started making moves.
Yeah.
Apparently we're now the Los Angeles Rockets. We picked up like half their team.
Yeah, it seemed kind of funny. The first move, it was Lou Williams for Brewer. I'm like, okay, I know those guys. And then the second move was Huertas, who never plays anyway,
right? For
a Rocket player that never plays. And I'm thinking, so Magic just like, this is kind of fun. Let me just do one more. Just one more. I'll get some guys that don't mean anything. Just let me do one more, and then I'm done.
This is magical.
Yeah, I think he's like, you know what? I got to make some moves. I got to shake things up, and I got to make him think that I'm doing something.
Yeah,
because Cupcake didn't do shit.
No, he didn't. He didn't. Like we talked about it in the earlier show. He wouldn't, do anything. Just kind of sit on his hands and watch other teams get the good players. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I guess they bought out Calderon, so he's done.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, look, here's the deal. Can't get worse.
True.
Cannot get any worse.
That's true.
I'm optimistic for the first time in like 4 years.
Yeah.
I'm excited for 2 years from now.
Yeah, we'll see.
You know?
I mean,
we're still gonna get a good draft pick this year, theoretically.
Yeah.
If we bomb enough. Because
Yeah.
are we protected? Oh, we're protected 3 this year. Lakers are protected
Yeah.
top 3. I'm sure we'll get that.
I think we're already at number 3 right now. So
Yeah.
just keep going. How
And,
we're
and
going.
we've already lost to the Suns, who are actually worse than the Lakers. So
Yeah.
we're on our way to number 1 pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no time. So anyways, we won't harp on the Lakers too much because not everybody's from LA. But we're very excited to say that. I wish Dan was here to talk about this.
Yeah, no kidding.
I know he'd have a lot to say. So, and then finally, our Lord and Savior Tim
Oh,
Tebow
yes, praise him.
has reported to training camp, and you're wondering, oh, what football team? No. Talking New York Mets, baby.
That's right.
That's
bitch.
right.
He's already slamming him over the fence.
He's knocking them out of the park.
Yep.
So, cannot wait to see Tim Tebow hopefully sign a real contract and become a New York Met officially. They need all the fucking PR they can get.
That's
anyways.
right. Don't be surprised to see him in the major leagues.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yes.
Oh, God. You thought Neon Dion was good with his two-sporter. Nuh-uh. We got our Lord and Savior, Tim
That's
Tebow.
right.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's move on to a little crotch talk.
Have a grievance to share? It's time for crotch talk.
I have one grievance and a lot of non-grievances. Here's my grievance. So last week, I'm at Target over here in the Valley, in the LA region, and I'm at the Target that I went to is inside of a mall. The reason I'm there, because I hate malls, the reason I'm there is because my phone was being worked on at the Apple Store. All right, seems reasonable. This is going to take a couple hours. I figured I'd cruise the mall, get my Fitbit steps going. I hit the Target that's there, did a little shopping, and as I'm coming down the escalator at the Target, in fucking walks Dave Grohl. For those who don't know, lead singer of the Foo Fighters, drummer of Nirvana, if you want to remember those years. God damn it. It's like my hero. My hero, Dave Grohl, walks into fucking Target with his 2 daughters. I am shitting myself. I'm thinking like, well, I am not one of those guys that wants to get pictures with celebrities because I feel bad for them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I work around some celebrities from time to time, and I know it's a shitty process. And I thought I can't not do it. So I reached my pocket to grab my phone. Empty phone case.
Oh, shit.
Because it's being worked on.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. I was so mad. I was shaking. I was so mad and so nervous. And I think I had a boner. It was insane. And then 1 week later, he's in the UK doing a concert.
No way.
They live streamed it all over.
So did you say anything to him at all? Like,
oh, no, I'm
hey,
such a
what's
puss.
up? Yeah.
Oh, God, I wish. He walked by and I was like, oh, it's Dave. It's Dave Grohl, my hero. And then, if you know anything about Dave, like he's very just like normal dude, whatever, lives in the valley kind of thing. And I heard him talking to his daughter, and I forget exactly what she said to him and what he said back, but it was essentially like, hey, we're going to do this, whatever. And he's like, duh, butt face. That's so fucking great. Love you, Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
If I had to be gay, right there.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. So
That's your man crush.
oh, God, that was my grievance. So mad.
That sucks.
So mad.
Bad timing.
But you only had a good week.
Yeah,
You
man.
went to Vegas.
I went to Vegas, bitches.
Mm-hmm. Did you win any money?
May I share my Vegas story?
Please.
I mean, I'm the normal person that goes to Vegas and gambles their brains out and gets drunk.
Do you go for like the 3:00 buffet dinner?
Oh, yeah.
Senior specials?
Yeah, I'm in bed by 6.
That's right.
So we had a relative come in. He's visiting from out of the country, but he had stopped by, visited his kids, and on his way back to his country, he wanted to come and hang out with me. And I don't want to take a lot of time on this. I'll preface this. My wife's family, I'm a legend because of my drinkability. And that's one thing.
They
when
like to drink you in.
Yeah, that's one thing. When they come to the U.S., it's always, we want to spend at least one day with Scott and drink with Scott.
Beer it is.
That's right.
Yeah.
The problem is there's one half that will drink like crazy like I do, and there's another half that will talk about it but never do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's our weekend at Vegas. We were scheduled to pick this guy up at LAX at
Los
6 o'clock.
Angeles,
Los
people.
Angeles, Friday night, 6 o'clock. So we get a text on our way. The plane is delayed. He's going to be here at 8 o'clock. So we're already on our way. So we just hang out down there, 8 o'clock, 8:20, whatever. We pick him up. We head to Vegas. We get to Vegas about 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning, I'm already getting up and starting my day normally.
Right. That's what time you're picking up drunk Uber people.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so 3 o'clock we get there. So we go to bed.
Damn it. I didn't get the bro out. Sorry, Chris. I'll work on it.
Work on it. So my body's telling me, hey, you're supposed to be up. So I didn't sleep at all.
R. Kelly. But my body.
And then I pissed on somebody. And then so I just got up, took a little run. And then that day, we just kind of walked around the strip. And this guy who's wanting to drink with the legend went, I can't wait. I'm going to go, hang out with Scott and drink with Scott.
So are you like the Larry Bird of drinking to these people?
I am.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because one time they're from the Philippines. The one time I went to the Philippines and we had, the first time I met my wife's family, that's, was my, I guess, initiation to see, what I was really made of. We went to some restaurant and just started drinking like crazy. So I passed the test. So anyway, so I'm walking around saying, well, we're going to start drinking because, this is fun.
It's 9 a.m., fuckers.
Yeah, that's right. So finally, we walked by a little beer place, and he says, hey, you want to go get a beer? I'm like, sure.
Just one.
One.
I got two hands.
So we got a beer. And then, a little while later, we're walking, doing a little bit of walking, and my wife and him is hungry. I'm much of an eater. I had a huge buffet, so I'm not
Liquid
hungry.
diet.
So exactly. So they're hungry. They want to go to a restaurant. Yeah, go. Okay, we'll go. I had another beer. He had tea, I think. So we get back to the room, and I'm thinking, okay, well, here we are. So I said, I'll go down to Walgreens. I'll buy some beer. Then we can relax in the room, drink some beer.
Right.
Because just, to go a little forward in the story, because I got to get up at 3 a.m. and take him back to LAX.
Jesus Christ.
From Vegas. So anyway, we go down to Walgreens, we buy some beer, we come back to the room. He never drank. So I didn't drink all of it. I drank most of the beer, and then we went to bed, and I took him to LAX, and that was it.
Do you think it's kind of like you're the Jimmy Superfly Snuka, rest in peace, of like the drinking community? Like they don't really need to see a whole match. They just want to watch you take a drink.
I guess maybe that's it. It's like, there he goes. Oh,
yeah.
my God,
Just one splash off the cage, please.
Yeah.
We don't need an entire match.
Oh, I guess not. I mean, there's the other, I mean, there's no middle ground. The other extreme of the family, you go out to parties with them, and I mean, they just like get hammered.
Nice.
And yeah.
So that's the fun side of the family.
That's the fun side. That's the side that I relate to more.
Right.
And then you have the other side that just talks about it, but when it gets down to it, they kind of pussy out.
Don't talk about it, be about it.
So yeah, that's my exciting weekend in Vegas.
Nice.
I hope everybody can have the same experience that I did.
I hope it'll be a little better for everyone else.
Yeah, and if you're still awake after that story, I got an Uber story for you.
Oh, God. All right, so much more. So I went to the Stone Company store, which is in Pasadena, California. I went there again. We talked about this a few months ago. And the good news is I tried the Gindia Pale Ale that we talked about a couple weeks ago. It's the one with like juniper and ginger. It was very different. Very refreshing.
Oh.
Talk about having, an IPA on a hot summer day on the boat. Check out that Gindia Pale Ale. The ginger is very just like, oh, God, thirst quenched. I don't need any water. None of that bullshit.
Nice.
It's great. I also had, not at Stone, obviously, but Big Bad Baptista from Epic. I've had Big Bad Baptist, and I think that's not common, but fairly known. I had the Baptista from Epic Brewing. Holy shit. We need to do a beer science between that and Chocobesa.
I'm in.
It's amazing. I got to find it in a bottle form. I only had it on tap. So good. So good. Jimmy Fallon style. So good. So good. What else? Oh, I was, a couple of weeks ago, I was on the Baller Lifestyle podcast.
Here, bro.
Nice. Finally, Chris. There you go, buddy. So if you guys want to hear me on someone else's podcast, it's episode 157 of the Baller Lifestyle. I've tweeted and all that stuff and Facebooked and everything, the link out. You can also just search on your favorite podcast app for the Baller Lifestyle and go for 157. I'll be me. I'll be on there. I'll also be me.
Played by myself.
Yeah. I was thinking about being someone else, but they told me no. I'm not that good of an actor. Yeah, I'll be on there. I think I come in around 15 minutes. It was fun. You know what was really fun was not having to do any work. They're just
I can imagine.
Yeah, hey, dial us up on Skype. Yeah, we'll do.
Nice.
What else? Shoot the shit. Oh, okay. Anything else? You want me to prep any? I even asked him, like, do you want me to prep anything for this? He's like, no, maybe talk about a beer. Well, I can do that.
Yeah, sure.
I got a couple in hand. So I was self-lubricating while we were talking, and it was a good time. They like to talk, about whatever's going on and news and pop culture and stuff. So we shot the shit. And it was a good time.
Yeah, I listened. It was good.
Thank you.
Yeah, great.
I showed them what it was like to be on a real. No, just kidding. So it was fun. Speaking of other podcasts,
I canceled us, and now I'm subscribed to them.
I know. Great. Now we're down to 2 downloads. Speaking of podcasts, I met up with Wiley from the Booze League the other day.
Uh-oh.
And they are going to be starting their own podcast very soon. So I was giving them some tips and some insights and just said, whatever we do the opposite. It'll be great. It'll be the best podcast ever. So look out for the Booze League podcast coming very soon. And I believe next week, we're still working on the logistics of it, but I think Wiley will be in studio with us.
Oh, nice.
So it'll be a good time. Talk some booze, talk some beer, everything else. I made my girlfriend watch The Hangover. She had never seen the original Hangover.
Wow.
I say original like it was forever ago. It was like 6 years ago. Whatever. Probably more now. 8 years ago.
I think so.
Jesus.
Yeah. Who knows? Because they've had 3, right?
Yeah. I'm old. She never seen it. It came on TV, and she starts laughing along. I was like, oh, have you never seen this? No. So we're not watching this on TV.
No way.
No fucking way. So I busted out the Blu-ray.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, even if I didn't
First
have
time,
yeah. Even if I didn't have the Blu-ray, I would have paid iTunes or whatever. We are not watching this on TV for your first time. I kind of forget sometimes, like, you quote things like, oh, we're the 3 best friends, whatever. That's such a good fucking movie.
It's one of the best.
Oh,
Man, it was so good.
So good. I mean, that's my life in a nutshell.
Mm-hmm.
And
you can relate to it so well, too, yeah.
Yes. Who hasn't had a crazy night in Vegas?
Yeah.
And I don't know how they fucked up 2 and 3 so bad, but...
Yeah.
Anyways, my dog is licking the cabinet. What a fucking weirdo.
He likes to lick wood.
Yeah, he does. Get it, boy. And then finally, I just wanted to mention one little thing. It's called the Podcast Brunch Club. Podcast Brunch Club. I am the president of the LA chapter of the Podcast Brunch Club.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
It sounds super official, so I should just stop now.
Now, Mr. President, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to make podcasting great again.
All right.
Yeah. Basically, it's like a book club of sorts, except no books, because Lord knows I don't fucking read.
I don't know how.
It's podcasts, and so there's one podcast list that's curated every month, and it'll be around maybe 4-ish hours of listening. And in each city, the president kind of organizes a meetup, and you meet up and you talk about it, and you talk about the shows, and the president's supposed to lead some discussions and things like that. And we had our first meeting a little over a week ago, and it was a lot of fun. So I encourage you, if you guys are interested, Podcast Brunch Club. If you're in LA, you get to hang out with me. Sorry. If you're not, they've got them all over the country and even some outside of the U.S. So check it out, podcastbrunchclub.com, and you can sign up for whatever area you're in. So it's kind of cool.
I'm sorry.
Please.
So you guys meet at different places?
Mm-hmm.
Huh,
so this time we met at Blue Dog Tavern, which is out here in the L.A. region, of course. They got a lot of good beer on tap. We met for brunch, hence the name. But next time's going to be happy hour. This one was a brunch. But the reason I chose this place for the brunch was because they have bottomless mimosas.
That's why you're the president.
That is why I'm the president. Right. I told you, I'm making it great again.
Yes.
So,
yes, you are.
I'm finding the places.
Build a wall around the studio.
Keep all the beer in. Mm-hmm. So anyways, check it out, podcastbrunchclub.com if you'd like. It was pretty fun. Old Timey Word of the Week. Let's talk about that. Gasper. It's not the ghost brother or something.
Somebody that farts a lot?
Ooh, that's what it should be.
Yeah.
It's a cigarette.
Ah.
Or as they called it back then, a fag.
That's true. They did.
Yeah. So after you're done knocking around those bubs, you needed a gasper. Oh, God, I don't even try anymore. Speaking of needing a gasper, though.
All right. Let's check out those bubs while I'm firing up a gasper.
Mm-hmm. Light them up,
Don't
boys.
Stand up too quickly. It's Chick of the Day.
Oh, yes. Our beer babe of the week. Her name is Alyssa. You can find her on the Instagrams.
Ooh.
At Southern Beer Girl, all one word. Southern Beer Girl.
Move those bottles a little bit.
Yeah, she's got some really big bottles.
She sure does.
Yeah, some nice bombers.
Nice.
So check her out. Of course, I'll be posting pictures, but go give her a follow on the Instagrams.
Yeah.
And don't be a creeper like Scott, but do check her out. Easy on the eyes, likes
Unless
herself.
You're a creeper, then you have no choice.
Then you do what you do. Just look out for the cops.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a problem. All right, 2 things to get to. First, we have an email from a listener. I don't even have an intro for this. Like, we don't really get questions from listeners. Oh, nice.
That was for Dan because he's not here.
Oh, that's right. You'll be so happy.
Boop boopy doo.
So we have an email from a listener that he's got a question for us, and I hope we can help him out. He says, "Dear gents, I love hearing you guys talk about new beers you're trying. Side note, thanks for the beer science ringtone. I love whipping that thing out at parties." Still talking about the ringtone?
Me too. Oh.
You've given me a lot of buried treasure in the form of beer to go searching for, but I need your help with a particular problem I have coming up. I'm supposed to go out with this girl who I've known for a bit, and we're talking about a local brewery. I like it already. What's wrong with that?
So far, so good.
I know she's not a fan of IPAs or anything else that Dan might be a fan of. So my question for you is, what should I recommend to her at the brewery, and how to do it so I sound like I know what I'm talking about? I see what you're coming up against here. I smell what you're putting down. Smell what you're stepping in. Smell what you're cooking. Here's the thing. A lot of girls are not fans of IPAs. My lady friend in particular, definitely not a fan of IPAs.
That explains why there's all IPAs in your fridge.
Right. And they never get touched.
Smart guy.
Except for by me. It's why I always get cars that are stick shift. Girlfriends can never drive them. It's the best. I had an ex-girlfriend's dad say that to me one time. I had just gotten a car, and he's like, "Oh, is it stick shift?" I said, "Yes, it is." He goes, "Nice. Don't want to drive it, do you?" It's like, that's your daughter. Jesus Christ. All right. Beer conundrum. Did I read his name? Hold on. What was his name? Sorry, I'm a dick. Ryan. Thanks, guys, Ryan. Ryan, my friend, you are in luck. You've asked the right people, the right person especially. I've been out with many girls, most of them that are just friends, sadly, and I've had to recommend many different beers. Here's the thing. Obviously, I don't know what brewery you're going to. You could have helped me out by sending me the link. So obviously, stay away from the IPAs, the double IPAs. Stay away from anything sour, I would say. Most girls don't like the sours if they don't like the IPAs, I find. Not exclusively. You can try it, but let's not get crazy on the first round here. Obviously, you can go for a flight and get some super light stuff in there, and she'll probably like one or two, and then, from there she can order a pint. If you want to look like you know what you're talking about, I'd say your safety bets are going to be things like if they have a honey blonde, and out here in the SoCal region, a great example would be 805 from Firestone. If they have a honey blonde, that's a good one. The problem with a lot of Pilsners, I find, is they brew them just because they think they should, and the flavor's not there, and it's a half step above Budweiser or whatever. So if that's the only light option, okay, fine, try the Pilsner. But you can go like a honey blonde. A lot of times the browns, especially when they're not like super dark, you get just like a nice brown ale, kind of like the one that I made. I hope it doesn't suck brown ale. I think that's pretty universal. I've given it to a few people who don't like hoppy things, and it's dry hopped even, but they liked it, or they were being nice. I don't know. So I think if you can kind of go for a lighter brown, and you can tell like, lighter brown has some nice malts to balance it out, and I think you'll really like this. It shouldn't be too hoppy for you, blah, blah, blah. You can sound like a douche and ask them what the IBUs on it are or something. Don't be douchey. You're on a date. No. So I'm thinking browns or honey blondes are going to be the way to go. If they have, like a Pilsner they're really known for, I guess go for it. But I'm saying be careful. Same kind of thought goes to the lagers. Lagers can be fine, but a lot of times just like we needed to make something light for the girls to come in and try. So that's my suggestion. Browns, lighter browns, I should say. Nothing barrel aged, please. She'll just think you're trying to get her drunk, which we know you are, but let's hide it a little bit.
Yeah.
So
discreet.
Yeah, lighter browns and honey blondes. You know what? This is hit or miss because my girlfriend who hates IPAs also hates fucking Hefeweizens. I love Hefs too. It's great. Everything I want, safe in the fridge. Except for my barrel-aged shit, which is crazy expensive. You can try the Hef. A lot of girls do like Hefs when they don't like the IPA, so you can try that. My girlfriend's a rare breed. Good way, maybe not. I don't know. So anyways, I hope that's helpful. I don't know if you have anything else he should try. Not a roofie.
Then that excludes that.
Sorry.
I was just going to say, because your answer is the best, the question about it.
All day, every day.
Yeah. So my only suggestion would be, start off with, low alcohol, level beer, decent tasting, and kind of work her into a little higher. And when she gets to a certain point where she's, you can tell that she's, pretty buzzed. So you have a really good beer for her under the table.
Wow. It's like the popcorn trick with beer.
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, you know what? And if you go there before the date, like a day or two before, and you start drinking all the beers, it's research. I do research all the time. That makes it okay. You're not an alcoholic if you're doing research, so go try them out. So, yeah, that's
every
Dan
day,
would
all
say.
day,
Yeah, all day, every day. So, Ryan, I hope that helped. If not, well, sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
If it did, let us know how the night went.
Yeah, let us know which person's advice you took and how it worked out. Keep in mind, I've been married like 15 times.
Right,
so,
that's true. And if you get drunk, give us a call. 538 beer. Leave us a voicemail. Tell us how the night's going.
That's right.
Yeah, or if she gets drunk, tell her, hey, call my friend. Yeah. So, anyways, hope that was helpful.
Or you guys can do both call us.
Oh,
get on speaker.
Yeah, same time.
Both of you call us. Tell us how it's going.
Yeah. He'd be like, I think it's going great. Oh, really?
He's an asshole.
Yeah. Trying to get me drunk. Anyways.
I'm not getting under the table, you asshole.
Don't listen to Scott. He's a douche. All right.
Okay.
So, Ryan, good luck. Hope it works out. Let me know how it goes. All right.
By the way, if that's what your girlfriend sounds like, just don't even bother.
Yeah.
You just get drunk.
Yeah. Get yourself hammered.
Yeah.
If that's what your girlfriend sounds like, it's not working out, buddy. You'd be licking wood with the dog over here. Two things to talk about. Boozing on a budget. But first, I was telling you we have a new contributor to the show. He is the beard black man. His name is Ralph. He's we're gonna have him introduce himself before he gets into any beer reviews first.
What's going on, folks? My name is Ralph, and I am the bearded black man. Now, you're probably asking yourself, Ralph, why do you come up with a name like that? Well, I got 3 simple and easy reasons why. Number 1, I'm black. Number 2, I have a pretty sweet looking beard. And number 3, and the most important thing about this is I love craft beer. I've been drinking beer since I've been about 22, but my first sip of beer happened when I was at the young age of only 6 years old. Quick story for you. I was with my great-grandfather, rest his soul. He had his can of Budweiser, but me being a young man at that time, I thought it was a can of Coke. So I went up to his can, picked it up with my little bitty hands, put it to my lips, and I started to sip it. As soon as it hit my palate, that beer went right back out because that was the worst, the most horrible thing I've ever had at my young age at that time. Now, flash forward to me being 22, I went with some of my friends to a local beer bar around here. Never really thinking that I was going to drink beer again, but somebody let me drink one of their beers. This was the Good People Brown Ale. After that point, I was sold. I was in. I was ready to go full in on this thing called craft beer, and that is why I am here today. And a little bit more about me, I'm 30 years old, born and raised from Birmingham, Alabama, aka Birmingham, and if you've never been here, you definitely need to stop by. We have some amazing breweries, not just here in the city, but also all around the state. Alabama has definitely been picking up with the craft beer scene, and I can only see more amazing breweries opening very, very soon. So definitely check out the state, but also make sure you stop by Birmingham and check us out as well. I'm a huge wrestling fan, so
all right,
if you hear
there we go.
Being referenced to WCW, WWE, ECW, NXT, ROH, TNA, New Japan Wrestling, we will probably be able to talk a little bit about that.
You can talk TNA with them.
Oh, yeah. The main reason why I'm on this podcast
is the other viewer,
is because we're going to do some craft beer reviews.
How about Port Wine?
I'm a huge fan of stouts and porters, so I'll probably lean more towards that. But I'm also getting myself ready to take the Cicerone test. So I'll be hopefully doing my beer server certification in the near future, but then also getting ready to do the certified Cicerone test, the advanced Cicerone, and then finally, hopefully within the next 5 to 6 years, I will have my master Cicerone certification, and that would be awesome. But like I said, we're here to talk about craft beer. We're going to be doing a lot of different beers from here in Alabama, here around the Southeast, here in the USA, and all over the world. if you have any suggestions, make sure that you follow me on Instagram at Bearded Black Man, and that's spelled BEERED. So, I have a beard, but I like beer, so there you go. So, Bearded Black Man, and let me know what you want me to drink. If we have it around here, I might put it onto the show. Also, I'm always up for a trade, so send me beer.
Oh, yeah, us too.
Any kind of beer. As long as it's not Bud, Miller, or Coors.
But you can send us Bud.
We'll be fine. I just want to come on here, introduce myself. Thank y'all so much for allowing me to be a part of this. I hope that you will enjoy my stay here on this podcast. And until the next time that I talk to you, in the lovely words of my wonderful wife, be good, don't fuck shit up, and always remember to drink some amazing craft beer, because that other shit is pretty much shit. But if you drink that kind of stuff, hey, most stuff. All right, I'll talk to y'all again real soon. Peace.
Can I say in the least racist way possible, he's like the best voice ever?
Yeah, no kidding.
He's got the best fucking voice. He's going to do all our voiceovers for us. That'd be great. So welcome, Ralph.
Yeah, Ralph.
Bearded Black Man. Follow him on Instagram, like you said. It's BERED Black Man, all one word on the Instagrams. And he'll be doing some beer reviews for us real soon.
Hey, beer and wrestling. I mean, you can't go wrong.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh,
man. I love, not to get all cheesy, but I love how like the whole craft beer community is like everyone loves each other.
Oh, yeah.
And we just want to talk beer and hang out and have a good time. And it's fun to go. These people are like, yeah, I'd love to do some beer reviews for you. So I dig it. It's going to be good. Can't wait for some Bearded Black Man.
Yeah.
So, all right, we got two things to talk about. Well, subjects, I should say. We have boozing on a budget. We have some news. Let's very quickly talk a little news and then some boozing on a budget.
Extra, extra, fellas. It's news for you.
All right, so that guy that went on the shooting spree in Kansas admitted it to a bartender what he did. A few hours after he allegedly shot 3 people in Kansas, killing one, Adam Purington walked into an Applebee's in neighboring Missouri and opened up to the bartender. Adam Purington, 51, allegedly opened fire a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Night at the bar in someplace.
Yep.
Killing another hard name to pronounce, shooting a couple others. Told the bartender that he had shot 2 people and was looking for a place to hide. The bartender told 911 dispatchers. She says, so I'm a bartender at Applebee's, and I had this guy come into my bar, and he told me he'd done something really bad, and he was on the run from the police. He said he'd shot and killed 2 people, and I looked it up on the news, and there are these shootings like 3 hours ago.
Oh, my God.
What a fucking idiot.
Idiot.
Oh,
Some of these people, after a few beers, will tell you anything.
Yeah, the Booze League likes to say that you're already a pro. He is not a pro. Not a pro boozer.
No.
What an idiot. So have fun in jail, Adam.
Yeah.
Idiot. Good news for us fellas. Playboy has seen the wrong of their ways, and they're bringing back the nudes. The nudes. Wow, cannot fucking talk. Try that again. They're bringing back the nudies.
Oh, I'll renew my subscription.
Yes. According to Hef's kid, who knew he had a kid? Cooper. So nudity was never the problem because nudity isn't the problem.
That was me.
Yeah. Today we're taking back our identity. Yeah. Today we're taking our identity back and reclaiming who we are.
All right.
So the March-April issue will be the first nudity.
Please cancel my cancellation.
Uncancel me.
Yes.
So good news, Playboy people. Sweetwater Brewing is the brewery that made the bet with Sam Adams over the Super Bowl. Remember, if they lost, they brewed some beer with their name on it, or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, they paid up, and they brewed the Patriot Extra Pale Ale. And the can is great. It says, a soul-crushing pale ale that will leave you feeling deflated. No goat harmed in the creation of this beer, but we gave it our best shot. # Roger that.
Oh, man.
Get it, Roger Goodell. So that was nice of them to pay up. That was funny. Forbes is calling 2017 the year of the lager.
Yeah.
I would like to agree to disagree on that. They're saying that everyone drinks it because, it's easy to drink and blah, blah, blah. I prefer my beer with a little more flavor in it.
Yeah.
We'll see. I know Dan would disagree. He likes his hoppy IPAs. What else? Sam Adams Hopscape, which is their seasonal, has flopped. And it's caused sales for the entire company to decrease by 5%.
Oh, really?
Yes, they're blaming it on Hopscape. And it makes me want to go try and find Hopscape now. I wonder if it's still available.
Yeah.
How bad could it be?
Thinking that, yeah. Sam Adams Hopscape. I don't even remember seeing it.
Me neither. Yeah, that's a problem. Usually their seasonals are really good.
Yeah.
I can't stand regular Sam Adams, but I like all their seasonals to some extent at least. And
they should send us some at a discounted price, and we'll try it on the show.
Yeah, the ripe old price of free.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We'll try it for you guys.
That's right.
We'll talk about it too.
We'll make it famous.
Absolutely.
Be on the shelves in no time.
St. Archer co-founder Josh Landon, St. Archer was bought by Miller a while back, has departed from Miller Coors.
Ooh.
He's going to work on his company Villager Goods. They make like organic foods and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Must be really shitty working for Coors.
Yeah, wow.
And then finally, Walmart is being sued over fake craft beer.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. A class action lawsuit filed in Ohio claims that Walmart used its private label beer to deceive customers. The lawsuit filed in Hamilton County Court claims the 4 beers produced for Walmart, which are Cat's Away, cat like the animal, Cat's Away IPA. Isn't there a Castaway IPA too?
Yeah.
Those fucking biters. After Party Pale Ale, Round Midnight Belgian White, and Red Flag Amber, which are sold in 45 states, do not meet the Brewers Association definition of craft beer.
Uh-oh.
The beers are being made at Rochester, New York-based Genesee Brewing, owned by Costa Rica's Florida Ice and Farm Company, but the labels lack any mention of Walmart or the private label brand developer WX, which is named basically on their tax filings. The lawsuit says that Genesee Brewing produces well over the prescribed amount that would be considered small. Defendant's craft beer has never been a craft beer, nor has been produced by a craft brewery. Rather, it's a wholesale fiction created by the defendant that was designed to deceive consumers into purchasing the craft beer at higher inflated prices. I'm on board with this. Fuck you, Walmart.
Yeah.
How dare you?
How about all those poor rednecks that are in Walmart thinking they're drinking craft beer?
Oh, I know. They think they're so fancy right now. Little do they know, they're the farthest from fancy.
This here's good beer.
Yeah.
It tastes like Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yeah. Hey, Vern, pinkies up. This is some good shit. Okay. All right. That's all for the news. By the way, finally got the song. So it's really time to booze on a budget.
All right.
Boozing on a budget. We can't buy pockets like you know this. Boozing. Budget beer on tap. It's hopeless. We all sober. Beer so fly. Can't buy. You know this. Boozing. Hops and malts. Oh my. Stay focused. Boozing on a budget.
Yeah, we're boozing on a budget,
Yes,
bitches. Oh, and just you wait till Dan gets back. I have a great song for What Does Dan Know? It's going to be fantastic. All right, so we're boozing on a budget this week. We are drinking, and this I found like a month or so ago. This is like my new favorite beer. This is called Adventurous Stranger. It's by Campanology Brewing, which I have never heard of, and I really couldn't find a whole lot about. It makes me think it's like one of those Trader Joe's knockoff companies or something. I don't know. But Adventurous Stranger, it is a coffee Kolsch. It definitely tastes like a Kolsch. It's got that light Kolsch Germany flavor to it. It's a little hazy yellow in color. I'm drinking it.
It's really good.
Yeah. You definitely get that coffee up front, but it's not like boom coffee because it's too light of a beer to be too coffee-ish. You get the Kolsch. It's easy to drink like a Kolsch. Goes down nice and easy. This baby, you're holding the bomber right now. Tree Fitty.
Really?
Yeah.
This is good stuff.
Yeah.
This is really good.
Yeah. We saw it like, we'll try it. We'll do a little research. And I've been researching it for like a month now.
And this is at TJ's?
Trader Joe's, baby.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you can find it other places. It's the only place I've seen it, and I haven't been, like I said, being able to find a lot about the brewery.
Yeah.
But if you got Trader Joe's around you, this shit is phenomenal.
Yeah. I like the coffee flavored beers anyway. So this is really good.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
And cheap.
Yeah.
So
my two favorite words.
Great and cheap.
Yes.
Like my beers and my ladies.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I'm drinking more. Yeah, this is really good. It's got 3.99 on Beer Advocate. It wasn't officially rated, so out of 5, it's got 3.99, which I think is very well deserved. I mean, think about that. A bomber for $3.50 from a brewery we've never heard of has basically got a 4 out of 5. I think that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
So if you guys are near Trader Joe's, or maybe your bottle, you know what? We should ask Ralph if he's got it over there in Birmingham.
Yeah.
I wonder if they got it, because this is good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it. I dig it. So if you guys can find it, get yourself Adventurous Stranger.
Yeah, this is going to sound really stupid. Do they have Trader Joe's in Alabama?
Is it like, I don't
worldwide,
know. Yeah, they're not everywhere. Like, I know they just got their first one in Florida not that long ago.
Oh, really?
And people that I know in Florida are like, oh, we got a Trader Joe's.
Oh, yeah. Because, I mean, Trader Joe's is supposed to be, like, healthy and stuff, which is, like California. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be really healthy, y'all. Y'all.
That's not very California.
No, that's not.
Yeah, that's Modesto.
It's Bakersfield.
Yeah, it's a California joke. Yeah, I mean, and they're cheap too. Like Trader Joe's, I mean, in general, it's like, hey, we know we got good prices. Well, this beer is fucking phenomenal and it's tasty as shit. I'm gonna have to send some to like the beer girl and stuff, see what she thinks about it. Since she's all fancy and smart. But yeah, I could drink this for days. This is good.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, and Ryan from earlier, the email. My lady friend loves this beer.
Oh, there you go. There
maybe
you go.
if you're around at TJ's, stock up a couple bottles, and then after the brewery and you guys head back to your place, there you go. And if she Ubered home because you're an asshole, you still got some good beer to drink when you get home.
No kidding.
It's all right.
Yeah, and that's very classy, because I was going to say just have it in the back seat of your car, so when you guys go in the parking lot, it's right there.
There you go.
But I mean, your answer's better.
Yeah, we'll go with mine.
I've never been much known for my classy with the ladies.
No, more assy. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, that's all for us tonight, I think.
That's it. Yeah, I'm good.
We're going to ride off to the sunset drinking this fucking coffee.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's delicious.
I'm going to go to Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Where's my Uber?
Beep, beep. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. I hope we've been of some help and entertainment to you tonight. If you have any beer suggestions, let us know. If you have any questions on the beer scape, if that makes any sense, get them to us, theunfilteredgentleman@gmail.com. We'd love to answer your beer questions.
Or relationship questions.
Sure.
Any question.
I think we can answer just about anything.
We're an expert on everything.
I'd say we are. We're pretty smart.
Yes, we are.
And hopefully Dan will be...
Oops, sorry.
Nice. Hopefully Dan will be back to help answer that as well.
Yeah, we need his expertise.
Yeah, he needs to stop throwing up. He calls it the flu. It's probably just hungover or something.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oops.
Anyways, all right. Thanks for listening, guys. Check us out at theunfilteredgentleman.com. Facebook, Unfiltered Gentleman. Twitter, @UnfilteredGents. Instagram, The Unfiltered Gentleman. Don't forget to drunk dial us. Put us up in your phones there. 805-538-BEER. That's 2337. Please, please, please drunk dial us. I'm going to start handing out business cards.
Yes.
All it says is like drunk dial me and then the phone number. And see what people do.
While you're still sober, if you're still sober.
Yeah.
Put our number in right now.
Exactly.
Go out and get drunk and then call us.
Please. And don't forget the Beer Girls contest to win some free beer. So check her out on all her social medias. And hopefully, if everything works out, we will have Wiley from the Booze League next week joining us in studio. So,
cool.
Yeah. So I think that's...
Hey, if I can just listen real quick.
Nope, you're done.
If you would drunk dial us, all this free shit that we want to give away, we'll give you free shit.
Yeah. We have lots of free shit we want to give away.
Yeah. Drunk dial us.
Help us give it out.
Yep.
Yeah. Not only, Chris with Beer Me Bro shouldn't be the only one that wins free shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Poor Eric didn't get it a couple weeks ago. Anyways, so, like I said, hit us up, find us on the social medias, and keep telling your friends about the show. And keep drinking, my friends. On that note, good night, everybody.